guys, it's Adam, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit about shutter speed because it is a very important part of understanding photography. So first I'll start out with the definition. So shutter speed is the time in which the shutter of a camera is exposed to light. So what does that mean exactly? So that means that the shutter of a camera is open to light, so that's when it captures the image. So I'll show you that on a camera here. So this is the camera, and in here is the refracting part, which is the viewfinder that you see, and if you pull that up, you can see inside there's these curtains, and those curtains are what open when you press this shutter button right here. When you press it, the curtains open. It won't open because I don't have a battery in this one, but so it would open and it would let light in, and so that light going through is what makes the photograph. So shutter speed is important because it's what the camera captures. It's the amount of time the camera captures. So there's two types of shutter speed. There is slow shutter speed, and there is fast shutter speed. And so you would want to use different types of shutter speed for different types of things. So you'd want to use a slow shutter speed, such as 1/2 second or 1/25 second, if you're trying to capture motion blur. And so what that is where the subject is moving and you don't capture it sharp. In the photo, you'll see it, I'll put it up on in the video, you'll see it, the image, or the subject of the image is moving, and that causes a blur. But with a fast shutter speed, such as 1/400th of a second or 1/2000th of a second, you'll see that the subject is in complete focus and there is no blur to the subject. You can also use a slow shutter speed, such as like 1 second or 2 seconds. You can use those shutter speeds for long exposure, and I'll throw a picture up of long exposure. And so you can see in this photo that the car is passing by on the freeway. They're leaving light trails essentially, and since the shutter was open long enough, you can see those light trails because it captured that light passing by. And as you can see, the image is very bright because if you leave a shutter open long enough, you will see that it becomes brighter because there's more light coming in. But as opposed to the 1/400th image, there was less light, which made it darker because the shutter is only open for so long and it can only capture that much light. And so there are other factors you can make the image brighter or darker, and that's where exposure comes in. I'll have a video on exposure later. So there's 3 factors to exposure. There's shutter speed, there's ISO, and there is aperture. And so this is a video on shutter speed. Stay tuned for a video on ISO and aperture, and then a big video on exposure. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. My Instagram link's in the description if you guys want to see more shutter speed, long exposure. Just go follow me there, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.